Don't miss the tea. Subscribe now.
Okay, buckle up, bestie, because I have some serious tea that's been simmering in my soul for weeks. I've been living alone for 2 years in a tiny apartment, surrounded only by my plants and my own voice. At first, the freedom was bliss. No one hogging the shower, no passive, aggressive notes on the fridge. But now the silence feels deafening, and I'm talking to my microwave just to hear another human voice. Then I decided I wanted a cat. I imagined coming home to a soft fur friend who would listen without judgment. I did my research, saved up for a carrier, and found a rescue shelter with a sweet tabby named Luna. I called my mom to share the news, and her reaction was ice cold. She has an animal phobia from a childhood dog bite and said she could not stand the idea of a cat in my apartment. I tried to reason, promising to keep the cat indoors and clean the litter box daily. She said, "I'm not going to let you bring a pet into this house." The conversation ended in a heavy silence that lingered for hours. Will I give up on Luna before I even meet her? The next day I visited the shelter. Luna stared at me with big green eyes, and I felt an instant connection. The volunteer told me she had been waiting for a forever home for 6 months. I imagined late-night conversations, her purring against my chest as I sipped tea. I left the shelter with a carrier in my hands and a knot in my stomach. I called my mom again, hoping she might soften. She answered, still frosty, but asked, "What if the cat gets sick? Who will take care of it?" I promised I would handle any emergencies, that I had a vet plan, and that I would never let the cat's health suffer. She sighed, "I'm not trying to control you, but I'm worried about the chaos it could bring." The tension is rising. Can I convince my mom that Luna won't be a disaster? I'm at a crossroads. I love Luna, I love the idea of companionship, but I also don't want to lose my mom's support. I'm 25, living on my own, and I feel forced to choose between my own happiness and my mother's comfort. I'm crying into my coffee, wondering if I should give up on the cat or stand my ground. My mom visited me once in 2 years, and the volunteer at the shelter awkwardly patted my back, saying, "Ma'am, this is supposed to be a happy place." The room felt heavy with unspoken expectations. I'm torn between love for my mom and love for Luna. What should I do next? So here I am, 25 years old, coffee-stained and heart-heavy, staring at the empty carrier that could soon hold Luna's soft paws. My mom's voice still echoes in my head, warning me about chaos, while Luna's green eyes haunt my thoughts. I've weighed every argument, every fear, every hope. The decision feels like a TED Talk moment. Will I speak my truth and risk a rift, or will I stay silent and let a perfect companion slip away? The clock is ticking, and the shelter is waiting. I'm about to make a choice that could change my life forever. Stay tuned for the final decision.